Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Jason, or you can call me Globe, and welcome everyone back to another AW video. And in today's video, we're back for another elite weapon video in Advanced Warfare. I know there's a lot of YouTubers doing some Black Ops 3 content here and there, but it's getting oversaturated. Too much people are doing it. I thought, why not go ahead and make an elite weapon video? If we can get over 300 likes on today's video, that would be sweet. We managed to do that in the last episode of this, and your guys' support is always insane. I love making these videos, and you guys love watching it too, so why not support me on this video? That would be sweet. But in today's video, what we're going to be looking at is the most used elite weapons in AW, meaning that every time you join TDM or Domination, these are the most used weapons I see people on the enemy team using, as well as on my team as well. And before we get in the list, I just want to say this is based on my personal experience playing the game, because usually you might get partied up with different people who use different weapons here and there, but in my own experience, I see a load of people using these weapons I come up against, and what I will say, it is so annoying dying by elite weapons constantly and constantly because they're too overpowered and too good, and you gotta face out with elites because they are an elite weapon, which means they're good. But what I want you guys to do in the comment section down below is tell me your top 5 used elite weapons in Advanced Warfare. So when you come up against someone, what are the top 5 most common weapons that you pretty much see against people? I would love to know that. So starting off in today's video, probably the most used elite weapon I've seen by anyone in this whole entire game has to be the Obsidian Steed. As you can see, there's probably no doubt this was never going to be on the list just because this weapon is too good. It's got no recoil and the damage is going up by 2, meaning that this thing is going to Shrek anyone at close range and anyone at any distance pretty much. I have pretty much all of these elite weapons except for one, which I'll go through later, but we're going to say the Obsidian Steed, I see a load of people using this weapon. It's a very good weapon. The normal bow is good itself, but the Obsidian Steed does make it better, and I just see a lot of people using that weapon. The next weapon we're going to be looking at is the AK-12 RIP. Now, this is the only elite weapon I don't have on this list. In saying that, I die by this weapon so many times. It has absolutely zero recoil, and if someone is head glitching with this weapon, you're dead. You cannot stand a chance because there's no recoil on this weapon, and they're going to win every gunfight. I hate going up against people with RIP because they do keep killing me easy, and I really do want that weapon. Hopefully I do get it sometime soon. The next weapon we're going to be looking at is the ARX 160 Steel Bite. I get killed by this weapon so many times as well. If you've ever used it, it's a 3-round burst weapon, but it's got that +3 damage that makes this weapon insane. You can pretty much get 1 to 2 bursts at close range, and what I've got to say is I die by it a lot. I get outgunned myself when I'm using the Obsidian Steed, which is kind of ironic, but what I've got to say is the ARX 160 Steel Bite, a load of people use this weapon. I get killed by it a bunch. It definitely has to go on this list. The next weapon we're going to be looking at is the ASM1 Speakeasy. Now, the reason why this is on the list is every man and his dog has this weapon pretty much. Every time I go in a lobby, I at least see an Obsidian Steed or a Speakeasy, and that's probably why, because this weapon is very, very good at close range. It pretty much Shreks anyone. Usually, I like using the Speakeasy as well, but I see a load of people using it. I can guess why you can see it, just because of that +2 fire rate on the weapon, which makes this weapon insane because it shoots fast at close range. It pretty much has 0 recoil, and trust me, if you have an Obsidian Steed and you come up against someone with a Speakeasy, you're dead because the Speakeasy just absolutely owns anyone at close range because it shoots fast, it has good damage, and you are going to die completely. The next weapon we're going to be looking at is the MP11 Goliath. Now, I've got to say, this weapon is quite common as well. I see a lot of people use this weapon in free-for-all, which is kind of odd. But this weapon has got that +3 damage, which means that this weapon is insane at close range, given the fact because this weapon already shoots fast, but with the +3 damage makes it even better. And I see the Goliath a lot. That weapen's a beast if you have it, and I just see a lot of people kill me with it. So it always on my list has got to be the ASM1 Strider. Even though this isn't the best ASM1 variant because that -3 accuracy makes the recoil even higher on this weapon, I see a lot of people use it. They don't care about the recoil, they use it anyway. I see a load of people have it on their character in the lobby menu, and sometimes I die by it here and there, but usually I can outgun the Strider, and looks like that is going to be the end of the video. The Strider definitely is one of the most used weapons in Advanced Warfare, especially the RIP and the BAL 27 Obsidian Steed. So many good weapons that a lot of people have, If only I could get the RIP sometime soon. But guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, a like would be much appreciated. Let's even smash over 300 likes on today's video. But what I want you guys to do in the comment section is let me know your top 5 used weapons that you come up against or your team usually has in the lobby. I'd really like to know, because the Obsidian Steed, the Strider, and the Rip is the most common I actually see people use in the game. But guys, hopefully you do enjoy today's video, and I will catch you guys later. Globe out.